So I have this gigantic secret that I can't talk about yet, and I'm just trying to convince you to subscribe. But if you do subscribe, obviously you'll find out what the secret is later on. But it does mean I'm going to start recording a few more videos kind of on the fly. That joke is not going away anytime soon, so if you're bored of it, you might as well get on a cock-shaped rocket and follow Jeff Bezos to space. Because he is today's topic. I am going to be speaking specifically about a gigantic mistake that he has made, which is going to ensure that, of all people, Microsoft win the smart home race, and you're going to be speaking to Cortana. Cortana! At some point, Jeff Bezos' crew sat down with him and said, "I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Bezos. It's just that there's this thing on the internet called ChatGPT. Everybody's using it, you see, because it solves all of humanity's problems in microseconds. You can literally ask it anything." "So what?" "Well, it's just that the thing that we've done is a bit crap." "Alexa, tell Steve he's fired if he doesn't get back to work."
"Sorry, I don't know that one."
This proves nothing. You see, Jeff Bezos has been winning the smart home race up until this point by stealing all of the ideas that I had long before Alexa came along. So it kind of makes perfect sense that he just went, I don't need to do that. He should have bought it. And the reason he didn't is because he's a greedy idiot. He thought, well, if I spend that money now, all that money's gone and I can't buy another yacht. When what he should have done is thought about the future of smart homes. Think about everyone's biggest complaint about Siri. Is the fact it doesn't have the answer to any of your problems. The only reason, literally the only reason, anyone sticks with Google is because Google knows the answer to your question most of the time. We'll turn the air purifier off. On? No, it's already on. Turn it off. On? No, off. On. No, off! Turn the f***ing air purifier f***ing off! You f***ing off! 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 On? ChatGPT knows the answer to your question every time. And in the future, once it's connected up to the internet, it will be able to go and find the answer if it doesn't have it already because it's actual artificial intelligence. Nothing else so far between Amazon Alexa, Siri or Google Home is actually intelligent. It's all database based. It just goes and finds it. If it doesn't know the answer, it goes, "I'm sorry, I don't know that." Amazon is currently winning the smart home race because it is connected to almost everything. Google is a close second, and Siri with Apple HomeKit is quite a far distance behind because Apple just haven't been interested in letting people on board onto their platform without
the same reason that we tell you every time we don't want to do something. Security, something to do with security.
But now that Matter is on the way, the playing field is almost entirely leveled. All of these devices will be able to connect to all of the smart home devices in future and turn them on and off. But you know which one will have the biggest advantage? The one that has ChatGPT. Because ChatGPT is intelligent. It means that you can walk into a room and say, "Switch the lights on," and it will switch the lights on even if you haven't programmed up a routine listening for that specific phrase. Because it knows what you mean when you say, "Switch the lights on." You could then use any phrase. You could say, "Illuminate."
Illuminate. Illuminate. Ooh, isn't that nicer?
And it would go, "I know what that means. It means switch the lights on." Because it's intelligent, over time, it will be able to understand when you're talking to it or if you're just having a general conversation. So there'll be less of this, don't say her name. If you say her name, then she is going to respond and you don't want it to respond right now because you don't actually need it right now. You'll be able to say its name all you want because it will know whether you're talking to it or not because it's intelligent. You know who's bought ChatGPT? Microsoft. Microsoft, of all the companies, Microsoft saw the opportunity to seize the smart home race and went, "We'll take that." Why did Jeff Bezos not do it? I don't want to insult Jeff Bezos. I do, he's a f***ing idiot. He's a f***ing idiot. Because he could have won the smart home race for all time, for the rest of eternity, simply by investing in proper artificial intelligence. Microsoft now has it, and all they've got to do is create a smart home hub. know how easy that is once you've actually got the software developed. They've bought the rights to use ChatGPT. All they've got to do is create a little box to put it in. And when Matter support comes in and starts to become the standard for smart homes, it's not going to be very difficult for them to be able to get control of every smart home device in the world, is it? It's going to be really easy. And Microsoft don't own OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, but they have invested something like $13 or $14 billion into it. And I know that's a lot of money, and I know Jeff Bezos might have gone, I won't get very many yachts, will I, if I invest that much money? Tough, Jeff. If you'd invested that money, you would have secured this thing forever. And it's not just ChatGPT. Microsoft has this thing in Bing now where you can generate artificial intelligence-based imagery. I use it all the time on the channel because it is 1 billion times quicker than creating something myself. Hello, darkness, my old friend. If you couple that with its ability to just answer any question or do any mathematical equation for you, earlier on, I had this Lad Bible article, and I'm looking at the thing thinking, that couple is talking bullshit. By day, he is mild-mannered Paul Hibbert, but by night, he is Captain Cynicism! With the power to repel bullshit, Captain Cynicism is the only thing standing between you and corporate greed. Bollocks! And I thought, how can I tell they're talking bullshit quickly? And all I did was I copied the entire article, pasted it into ChatGPT and said, do the math for me, is this couple talking bollocks? And it turned out the couple was indeed talking bollocks. That is the kind of power we're talking about. Read that article, tell me if they're talking bollocks. In case you don't understand the relationship between Microsoft and ChatGPT, they own the exclusive rights to host it. That means that even if Jeff Bezos later on goes, I made a mistake, he won't be able to do anything about it. He will have to go and pay Microsoft to use ChatGPT. Now, he might be working on his own version. He might even be stupid enough to think it's Amazon Alexa. But he's never going to catch up. By the time he's caught up, there will already be a Microsoft-based hub that everyone has bought into because the voice response on it will be pin perfect every single time. Let me explain. If I make a mistake in my typing to ChatGPT, it still knows what I'm talking about. This means that if I fluff my words, it's still going to get it. The amount of times that I go to speak to Amazon Alexa and
Sorry, I don't know that one.
I'm still talking. If it seems like I'm mad about this, it's because I am, right? For one thing, I'm probably going to have to buy all of my speakers again from Microsoft, but also, why are we just slowing everything down all the time? Amazon could pick up from where they are now and become this big, gigantic thing. Instead, we're going to wait for Microsoft now to catch up to Amazon and then overtake them. I am so fed up with the smart home race just being this thing where they all just trip over each other because they're all too stupid to get it right. Why are billionaires so dumb? On top of this, old Jeff is talking about actually charging a fee for Amazon Alexa. You're going to end up paying for the thing that you already bought. And in the terms of service, it's all fine because, well, that's what it says. It says that eventually you might have to pay, that it's not beyond the realms of possibility that one day you'll pay a monthly fee. But who knew that when we bought it? Not one of us knew that when we bought our 10 different speakers. And this is irritating because what he could have done, right, and this is so obvious, is kill two birds with one stone. If he'd invested in ChatGPT, he could have just made it so that that was pro version of Amazon Alexa. That you could have the normal version, and if you wanted the ChatGPT version, then you'd pay a monthly fee. And we all would have done it, and he would have got his money back. Why didn't he just do that?
In morons, that's why!
That's right, Mr. Soggy. That's right, Poison Gills. Still think AI is a joke? You're about to hear a rap written entirely by AI. All the lyrics written by AI and this is creepy, performed by AI. This is not a rap that had any human involvement except for the subject matter, which was sent to it by my patron, Daniel Allen, who I'm thanking this week. I thank a patron every week. Thank you, Daniel. Check this out. This is scary.
Yo, gather round, let's talk about a man. Paul Hibbert in the tech world, he's the main man. On YouTube, dropping knowledge, no facade. Smart home tech, from lights to every odd buy. He's got humor, wit, and a whole lot of skill. Reviews and how-tos, man, he's never still. Lights that dazzle, cameras to catch. Every smart gadget, he's met his match. Paul Hibbert, the tech game's maverick. Smart home king in the digital fabric. From YouTube lanes to the tech magic. His channel's a gold mine, never statics. But wait, there was a twist in his tail. His channel got hacked, man, but he's tough as a nail. Like a phoenix from ashes, he rose once more. Came back stronger with the mighty roar. He rebuilt his empire with more zest. With every video, he's proven he's the best. Teaching, preaching about the smart home creed. In the tech jungle, he's the dominant breed. Home assistant, home assistant. Paul Hibbert, with resilience, he's back in the arena. Leading the pack, his channel's a fortress, now stronger, intact. In the world of tech, he's the main act. So here's the Paul, the tech world's knight. In the smart home realm, he's the brightest light. His journey's a lesson in strength and might. Paul Hibbert, the tech world's delight. Peace out.
What do you guys think? I've ranted a lot. I mean, partly because I'm annoyed and partly because I need to make a video because of the big secret thing that I'm doing and needed to be able to do something easy. Easy video, this, to talk about stuff. If you want to come and help support me, because I clearly need it, these are my patrons from Patreon, and without them, I wouldn't be here. I would be working in a call center. If you want to be one of these incredible people, you can do that at either Patreon or buy me a one-off beer at PayPal, and either way, I'll genuinely love you forever. These are my Facebooks and my X's and my Threads and my Instagrams and my TikToks. Come and hang out there and we can be best friends. See you next time. Testes, testes, testes. Am I central to the camera? Is my voice sounding right? Is everything the way it should be? I doubt it.